Here we have a Vespoli 4 for Penn State, and the damage on this thing starts right after the bow ball. The edge is a little banged up there. Into here, and the deck is compromised for sure. And this is kind of a superficial scratch here. Now this boat came with no seats or foot stretchers, and as you can see here, that cable's completely rusted. So when you try to actually use the rudder, it's frozen. So it's frozen probably at a couple places, or maybe just one place, hard to say. The cable goes through a copper tube, and the cable's galvanized, so could be there. Or it could be up at the steering mechanism, hard to say. Either way, it doesn't work. And there's been some repairs done, as you can see in the footwells. The port side track is missing here. That's a superficial scratch there. Oops. And then of course, no need to state the obvious for this guy. That hole continues onto the other side into the hull. There's a little crack here, little crack there. Onto the hull here, now you can see the bow where the cut water is. It's kind of a little scratched up, but the hull is not compromised there. As you come down here, here's where some of the damage starts from the, I guess, falling off the rack. Because that's a puncture where the green tape is. Another puncture here. Now there's some tiny little punctures on the boat. They don't go all the way through. Actually, for something this age, it's really in good shape. If we were to clean this and buff it, it would come up 100 times better than it looks right now. But again, cosmetic. And then here's something that somebody else had repaired. And then here's the other side of that hole from the deck puncture. So to keep this at a minimal cost, you have to tell us what you want us to do on this. It's pretty much foregone conclusion that we'll completely do the stern deck over. And whether we do it in two-tone, again, here's another little puncture, or just one color, because we might not be able to, probably will not be able to match that color blue exactly, but we should be able to get it pretty close. So if we don't clean and buff the hull where we do the repairs, it's going to be a nice, bright, shiny spot. And of course, we're into where the name is, so you'll need to tell us if you want us to name back on or not.